Sri Chinmay Kumarji, Regional Director, Reserve Bank of India, Sri Sahadevan Radhakrishnan ji, CGM, SBI Hyderabad, Sri Satish Kumar, General Manager, SBA and Convener, SLBC, Telangana, and other officials of various central and state government departments, banks and other invitees. And very good morning to all of you. In fact, I am very pleased to join you today for the 47th SLBC quarterly review meeting. Telangana is entering a decisive new phase of growth, and the banking sector must be at the forefront of this transformation. I know the bankers and banking sector is having a very vital role for any growth of any state or any society for that matter. Now the banks have achieved in the state of Telangana, particularly priority sector lending, 49.45% in the first half of the year, and CD ratio 130.18% demonstrates the deep confidence in Telangana's economic trajectory. This momentum is encouraging, but it also places a responsibility on all of us to raise the bar higher. You all aware that as far as the Telangana state is, agriculture sector and rural transformation is very important for us. In this area, the significant progress has been made under the Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, and this only the beginning. To truly transform Telangana's rural economy, we need greater lending for post-harvest infrastructure, processing units, micro-irrigation, and other allied activities. While crop loans are being extended effectively, term lending in agriculture remains below the requirement also. This limits farmers' ability to modernize, diversify, and transition from subsistence to prosperity. I request banks to address this gap with immediately an urgency also. The government has already made strong interventions, particularly crop loans, waiver up to 2 lakh, Raitu Bharosa, irrigation projects, and 24/7 free power. Together with your partnership, we can build a more resilient, climate-ready agriculture sector. Telangana's paddy production is exceptional, but we must now move from volume to value. I urge banks to give higher support to palm oil cultivation and other diversification crops, more on commercial crops, to secure future farm incomes more and more. And also you all aware that Telangana is all the time, focusing more on self-help group members. Our SHG women are not just beneficiaries, they are becoming and transforming entrepreneurs and enterprise leaders in this state. However, SHG credit is still below its true potential in several districts. We need higher limits and faster repeat finance so that women can scale up and expand economic activity at the grassroots. The Indira Mahila Shakti scheme is a powerful platform. Banks must leverage it fully to accelerate women-led economic transformation. Apart from this, yes, MSME sector also is another most important sector which can generate more and more employment. MSMEs remain the backbone of jobs and innovation in Telangana. Banks have achieved 50.23% of ACP targets for MSMEs so far, but working capital shortages and delays in loan processing continue to affect many enterprises. That's in that area also where we all have to look into it little seriously. First generation entrepreneurs, especially those without collateral security, need more active support from the banks. I urge banks to make greater use of CGTMC and digital credit assessment tools and to adapt cluster-based lending strategies. A confident, well-funded MSME ecosystem is essential for the next decade of Telangana rising. Infrastructure financing is also very, very important as far as the growth, particularly GDP. A transformative initiative is underway, the construction of 13,000 kilometers of internal roads under the HAM the state government is taking it up as a model. This is this 13,000 kilometers internal roads with nearing about 11,500 crores worth of roads this year we are taking it up. This will definitely change the face of the Telangana with good road connectivity. With this kind of road connectivity, definitely many number of MSMEs, where all that the state is planning for the clusters, people go there and set up, and it will definitely attract the entire nation also. So I request the bankers to seriously think about lending more and more to the MSMEs. This program will reshape the economic map of the state, and I request banks to view this as a priority lending opportunity. Currently, participation in infrastructure financing is not just commensurate with state requirements. If Telangana is to continue its leadership in development, banks must play a stronger role in this area. And also, financial inclusion, digital empowerment. I appreciate the efforts made so far in advancing financial inclusion, but gaps still remain, particularly in PMJDY, saturation, insurance coverage, and BC availability in a few unbanked gram panchayats. These gaps also must be closely, quickly. A digitally enabled, financially secure citizenry is fundamental to our vision of an inclusive and future-ready Telangana. I urge banks to accelerate onboarding onto digital payment systems and to strengthen last-mile delivery also. Here I would like to, emphasize more and more on vision for Telangana rising. As the state advances towards the Telangana Rising Summit, we are preparing to showcase our vision 2047 and a roadmap for the next horizon. As our Principal Secretary now mentioned, that we are dreaming and keeping the goal of achieving $3 trillion economy by 2047, which is definitely, though it is a big goal, but definitely we are confident that we will achieve it also, because that we are planning in such a way to reach that 2047. We need 13% GDP growth. For that, we are planning all kinds of support system to increase the GDP to 13%, like in infrastructure, other investors summits, and making the people to come here and invest. And for that, the power sector increase and supply of quality power by way of planning for 10% growth of power every year. This is all we are seriously planning, and we are trying to execute it also. So we are very, very confident of achieving that 2047 $3 trillion economy of Telangana. So I request all the bankers to take serious part in that, our dream. Hope you all will definitely take that part. Rural transformation, strong MSME clusters, high value manufacturing, digital governance, and green growth will define the next phase. For this, banks must transition from transactional engagement to transformational partnership. Telangana offers stability, ambition, and opportunity. The question before all of us is, are we ready to match that ambition with bold credit expansion and innovative financial solutions? I seriously and sincerely urge the bankers to plan the roadmap for the all these kinds of areas and sectors to achieve the goals. So I thank the convener of bank, the State Bank of India, for bringing all stakeholders together. And I'm confident that the bankers, particularly nationalized banks, which all are serving here in Telangana state, with lots of social responsibility and commitment towards the society, not only commercial, making profits, but also giving back to the society also. So I request, along with the serious encouragement to the self-help groups, MSMEs, and apart from the corporate sector, these sectors also, if you can really seriously focus, these things can really create lots of job opportunity, and it can generate wealth seriously for the growth of the GDP. And also I would like to request the bankers, particularly the social responsibility like CSR funds. Though I personally requested, I just wanted to once again request all of you that this government is very particular and focused on education and health. So my sincere request is, where all that these bankers wanted to seriously spend on these two sectors, you can think about our government machinery, particularly right from Chief Secretary to the district collectors, and my Principal Secretary Finance will coordinate and cooperate with you all. Wherever you want to encourage the education, please think of giving some CSR funds to the government schools for the infrastructure, like where things are going towards the digitalization of the education to compete with the world, unlike, traditional conservative education the way it used to be. But now the scenario has changed, everything has become globalized. Globalization is attracting many other things, even in the teaching also. So those areas, wherever you want to come forward and spend money, yes. You have a readily available platform where the collectors will coordinate. So think about those things. And also, as you all aware, though you know it very well, but still again, I just wanted to make it once again clear that we are going to complete 2 years by December 9th. So the government is celebrating in a very big way. In the first year, we focused on telling the people what all that we have done in this first year, particularly in welfare and infrastructure and developmental activities. But now, in this second year, not only by telling what all that we have done, what is that we are going to do it for the Telangana state? And what is our dream for the state? And how are we going to achieve that? 2047 vision document we are going to announce there, and our policies also. Telangana Rising 8th, 9th Summit, where we are going to do it in a very big way in, hopefully in future city. So there we are going to exhibit and announce our vision. Please do take part in that. Our policies also will announce there. And many of the investors might be coming to understand and study our policies. If they understand, I'm sure because of the kind of infrastructure that we are taking it up, particularly regional ring road, connecting the outer ring road and regional ring road with the radial roads, and Musi reservation with all kinds of world-class infrastructure, and in between the regional ring road and outer ring road, various industrial hubs and clusters. With all these things, definitely the state is going to attract a good number of investors. And as you all aware, I'm proud and confident also to say that Telangana is one of the states of this country which is strategically located, geographically advantageous position, weather-wise, language-wise, infrastructure-wise, ecosystem-wise, land availability-wise, power sector-wise, and all these things are going to attract more and more investors to the state in future. So please keep yourself gear up for lending more and more to the investors here. The corporate, along with the corporate lending to MSMEs and self-help group members. Thank you very much. And I am extending once again the invitation, right? Though you'll get the official invitation, but still I'm from here I'm extending my invitation to all the bankers to please do take part in our 8th, 9th summit, Telangana Rise Summit, and be the partner of our vision and development of the state. Thank you.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir. Sir, your every speech is something different, unique, and inspiring, sir. So because of the other preoccupied schedules, both Honorable Deputy CM sir and the Principal Secretary sir will be leaving, and we will continue with the proceedings. Thank you so much, sir, for coming all the way. Thank you, sir.